So right now I'm courting Daiwa right now in hopes of bringing them on with CCKF in 2015. Hopefully, even better than that, hopefully we can get some buzz started this year, which will end up making for an even more successful year next year. But like I was just telling Chico, one of the situations that I find myself in a lot is stuck in a place between being a kayak fishing tournament host and a rod and reel repair business owner. So we come to Daiwa. I've typically been really happy with my Shimano Corrados and my Abu Garcia Revos, but one of the things that makes my actual job kind of boring is the fact that a lot of times I'm working on the same exact reels all the time. And one of the things I notice, because I work on such a vast array of reels, is innovation. New operating systems, new ways of making a reel work the exact same way we've always traditionally wanted it to work, but it just ends up working better. And one of the, a few of the things on these Daiwas that I've really noticed is, a lot of reels feel like they consist of 2 or 3 different operating systems working together. Having never owned Daiwa, I have been in a lot of Daiwa reels because, like I said, I work on them, I repair them, I upgrade them. And one of the things I've always noticed, especially once I started getting the Daiwa stees in my hand a little bit more consistently, was the fact that when you're using that reel, when you're engaging the thumb bar, when you're disengaging the thumb bar to start retrieving your lure, it seems like it's one operating system. And by that I mean, when you engage the thumb bar, you feel one click and the entire reel is free. With one click, the entire reel is completely re-engaged. I don't feel 2 or 3 different parts working on itself. Another nice characteristic of this reel is the fact that it's got your centrifugal braking system right here on the side, outside, to where you can manage it. And it's not, in a lot of reels that have this, you have, you'll see your markings on there. It'll look like you'll have 5 positions on there or 8 positions on there that you can set it at. Well, this one right here has actually got 10. And so that allows for you to actually cast a lot further, keeping your cast control, cast assembly cap loosened back off so you can get some more distance and not be backlashing your reel. And another thing that I've noticed, all right, not only in this reel, but another reel I'll go over, but in this reel right here, one of the things I've noticed in my time of working on fishing reels is when you make a cast and your line comes off of this spool and passes through your traditional line guide, it comes off the spool and then makes a sharp angle and then starts feeding out through your guides. Well, with this, it's got what's called the TWS, the T-wing system, and it's hard to see, but if you can get in there and see, you can see a small gap in a very large non-traditional line guide. Basically what that does is exactly what I just said, is instead of forcing your line to make that sharp turn and pass through that line guide, it now has the ability to pass through that line guide in a way that's not at not such an angle, not causing as much friction, therefore allowing you to cast a whole lot further and a whole lot more accurately. Keeps your line, pair that up with a good rod, utilizing the concept guide systems, minimizing your guides, therefore even more making your casts more efficient and more accurate.
Sounds to me like you like it.
You know, these reels are nice. And like I was saying, you know, one of the first times I ever noticed this company paying attention to that line, to the position and traditional look and size and feel of that line guide was when I first started working on their Lexus series.
Right.
What I quickly noticed about their Lexus series was the distance between the very front of the spool and the actual back side of the line guide. In traditional reels, it's going to be real close to the front of your spool as far as in position from here to here. Well, when I first started working on the Lexus, that was the first thing I noticed, was that there was a lot more space between the very front of the face of your spool and the line guide. And that, I think, was the start of the T-Wing system. I don't know for sure, but that was a good step at getting here. Therefore, exactly like I said, just like with this, reducing the angle that your line passes out through your line guide. So this right here is the new Tatula Type HD. It's the new heavy capacity spool. It's a fantastic reel. I've been using it for about 3 days. I got it just the other day from a guy I'm working with Frontier. It's got the power hand, got a big handle on it. It's a 6.3 to 1. It's been great for square bills. And right now, I'm actually throwing swim jigs with it, and it's working great. I mean, it's really, really nice. You pair everything up with, you know, a nice reel, good, nice line, good hooks, good jigs, and a good rod, and I think you'll have a really, really great day.
Cool.
Peace.
You're happy. You like Daiwa.
I do.